Want to know the biggest predictor of whether your ad will perform on Meta? I just had a look at my top performing clients' ad account and I went through all the metrics to see which one is the deciding factor on whether an ad will perform. And I was not surprised to find out that it is hook rate. So that is the number of people who watch the first 3 seconds of your ad divided by the number of people who saw at least one ad impression. So what that tells you is if you can hook people's attention in that first 3 seconds and get them to watch that first 3 seconds because it's interesting enough and relevant enough to them, then there's a much higher chance that your ad will perform, because if they don't watch it, the ad can't perform, right? So that is the key deciding factor, because you pay whether they see the ad or not. So here are the 6 things that I think make a good ad hook. I've got them up here, so I'll be just looking up there. So the first one is pattern interruption. You've got to make it stand out in the feed, otherwise they're not going to stop long enough to pay attention. Immediate relevance to the viewer. If they don't think it's relevant to them, they're just going to scroll past. So you need to make sure they feel like this matters to them. Visual clarity. So you want to show the product pretty quickly so people know what you're actually selling and what it's all about. And you want to use bold, kind of high contrast visuals, be really eye-catching in that first 3 seconds. Number 4 is you need an emotional or curiosity trigger. You need to trigger some kind of feeling in them that makes them curious enough or emotionally connected enough to want to pay attention. Number 5 is dynamic energy. You want to have lots of movement, quick cuts, changing of angles, something to keep my brain paying attention long enough that I get hooked on the story and want to keep watching. And then the final one is, if you can, promise of value. So here's the one mistake everyone makes, you're hooking them in with they're going to learn something, they're going to gain something by watching. You've got to remember that paid ads on Meta and Google are permission-based. And so if people choose to, they can scroll away. They are not being forced to watch it like a cinema ad or a TV ad. They're choosing to watch. So at every second of that ad, you have to give them a reason to keep watching. And the first 3 seconds is the most important. Hope that helps.